Hi, this is Mercury2 Phoenix, and today I'm going to show you the Conquest mod and one of my places that I like to build while using it. The Conquest mod is a mod that allows you to camp or make settlements in pretty much any place in the Commonwealth. You start in your Pip-Boy by selecting the action Build Campsite. When you click on that, when you exit out, it's going to ask you to place the camping supplies. You can pick wherever to do that, and then you get a menu for if you wanted just to camp, which allows you to add several items like for cooking, that kind of thing. Now if you want to make a settlement, you choose expansion. I'm going to move this over here, and then you place your workshop where you want it. Once you place the workshop, then you go back into the workshop and start building. It will give you a choice of several names to choose from. I've got other ones that I've already created, so that was the first one that popped up. Activate. If you aren't committed to it, as you saw, you could always dissolve it later. And then once you've created the workshop, it works just like your regular settlements. Now, some things in the world will be scrappable, like this truck, for example, but a lot of it won't, which is kind of like the settlements as well. But choose your place wisely, because like I said, you kind of have to work with what's there. I like this particular location. It's here in front of Pikmin's Gallery because you can build on the rooftops. There's a lot of cool places up here that they have that you can just add on and make a unique build, which kind of is a little bit more robust area to build than a normal settlement. It's pretty big, as you can see. It's going over a couple blocks, and when you place the workshop there, all these little pieces of plywood lets you walk around on a lot of the roofs around here. And you can always place more, of course. And there's a second set of stairs up that connects here. It does not quite go over to Old North Church, but pretty close. That's the courtyard there, I believe. But it's a pretty big area that you get to build. And like I said, some things it'll let you scrap, others you just have to work with. And there's going to be ghouls pop out at me here if I'm not careful. I do have another mod loaded with this one called Scrap Dead Things. So that is a live feral ghoul, but as you see, I'm getting the opportunity to scrap it. So I'm going to scrap it. And then it also pops up things like Ghoul Ambush, because I have the Scrap Everything mod as well. But like I said, because this is a unique place that you don't normally build at, there's not going to be a lot of things added to the Scrap Everything. I am going to try to scrap them and him before they attack me, since I'm in building mode. But yes, you can get rid of the Ghoul Ambush, which is helpful when you're building a settlement close by. Because otherwise, I've done this on other playthroughs, and I didn't scrap the ghouls, and it was constantly setting off my defenses because they kept trying to attack the settlement. And again, I'm going to scrap that buddy right there and get rid of that ambush. It'll do that also for Mirelurk ambushes and that kind of thing. So it's pretty good combination of mods to have. And I am going to pause here, and I will pick up after I've done a little bit building and let you see what I've come up with. Alright, I'm back with the second part of my showcase of the Conquest Mod and building here in Fallout 4. I've finished making my settlement and got a few settlers in here, so I'll show you some of the things going on. I've got most of the stores built into the storefronts that were already here. I've added a little bit on, added some decor. A lot of the decor pieces are from the CVC mod as well, so that adds a little bit more clutter that wouldn't normally be there. Not that it isn't cluttered enough with the stuff that's here naturally, but it adds a little bit more fun. I've also used a console command to kind of mush things together in some places. Not too many though. Most of the residences are up on the roof. Which is where I'd want to live if I were in a wasteland. Make it a little bit harder for people to attack you. And there's a fair amount of space up here to build. I've got several little individual kind of residences built around. Not everybody clustered into one. Some of the placeables, I use the OCD decorator, which means that instead of just dropping them out of my inventory and placing them that way, the OCD decorator makes them static and they won't be knocked over, which is pretty convenient if you've ever tried to place stuff and spend a lot of time doing it and then bumped into the table and then they went flying. I like the little patio up here. I try to use as much vanilla building material as possible to make it all fit in. You can even add some plots on the roof. I also added some stairs down here to make a third entrance exit kind of place for the roof. For the perimeter, I did try to block off as much as possible to make it more cohesive as far as it's an encampment. Won't necessarily keep people out for sure, but makes it feel like it would keep people out. And that's it. That's my settlement made at Pigman's Gallery using the Conquest mod. Hope you enjoyed the tour. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. I appreciate it, and let me know if there's someplace else you'd like to see built. I will be dropping more tours as I use this mod more. Thank you.